At the end of racing today, we were going to have a ceremony recognizing David Wyatt, and they will take place here at the Finish Line Tower. So if you are in the area and want to hear the story of David Wyatt after racing, we determine who the winner is of the Boys Sculling Trophy. Please join us here at the Finish Line Tower.
As we switch over to the live drone shot, it looks like we've got Palm River. Palm River has taken the early lead. She has still overlapped with what looks like Rocks. Rocks right now in the lane next to her. Those two, based on the seedings, we should have a bit of that chevron pattern, a tip of the spear. And true to form, it does look like that center lane, lane number 3, Palm River has taken the early lead.
Yeah, really excellent seeding. And if you do seed people based on results, it's just like for the trials when they had speed orders and stuff like that, they seeded people based upon their results. When you have to do trials, time trials, it can be rather brutal. You have to understand what's going on and really have a game plan. But these crews have really, the cream has really rose to the top of these two lead ladies in this lightweight single.
The Palm River and Rocks look like they've secured first and second position by a significant amount of open water. Then it's going to come down to a battle of the Hillsborough athletes. Hillsborough A and Hillsborough B are flanking Palm River and Rocks on either side, and then Plant is also wanting to get in there to play.
It's really interesting. Our two lead crews, they're rowing almost exactly the same rating. Our lead crew, maybe a half a beat higher than almost exactly like they're rowing together, being called. Beautiful rowing by these two lead crews.
Yeah, up. And Heather's
As we approach the halfway mark, 750, we do have Palm River and Rocks out in front, and it looks like the Hillsborough athlete over on the near shore, Hillsborough B, Miss Raymond Moore, currently holding a third place position just ahead of her teammate in lane 2.
Is this the Olympic trials I get to take?
Coming into the second half of this race, Palm River looks like she's starting to extend her lead. Both she and the Rocks athlete have put about 4 lengths of open water. So first and second place look like they've really sorted themselves out just behind that Hillsborough B, Miss Raymond Moore. Looks like she's got a length on her other nearby competitors. It looks like now Plant High and Hillsborough are now coming up to challenge for that bronze medal. So as the crews are passing into the second half of the race course, Palm River has continued to open her lead and looking like she's going to be able to bring home a gold medal. She's got less than 750 meters to come claim that state title. The athlete from Rocks is also looking to try and bring home a silver medal here, not let any of the other contenders creep up there. They've put a huge margin in between them. And right now it looks like the athlete from Palm River is just really comfortable and smooth out there, has the whole thing under control, really not trying to overstretch, do anything outside of her wheelhouse, and just tapping the boat along nicely. It's getting her a continuingly large lead.
And this is a lightweight rower, probably has to weigh in at less than 135 pounds. And she is really using her body weight and rowing technically very correct. Because when you're racing against other lightweights, you don't have a disparity of height and weight and span and things like that. And in this top view, oh, what a beautiful boat. Look at that white edging on that blue deck. That's beautiful. And she just continues to really move away from the whole field. And then there's the rest of the field.
Two Hillsborough's athletes are neck and neck. There's still overlap between the two of them. The teammates are going to have to duke it out to figure out who gets the last remaining medal. It looks like gold and silver are locked up. We've got Palm River with several lengths of open water in the lead, sculling beautifully here on this overhead drone shot, coming at you. with Rocks just behind. Looks like she's secured a silver medal. Our lead athlete from Palm River is passing into the red buoys, which will note 250 meters. Joe, it's got to feel good to hit those 250-meter mark. Look back at your competition and see the margin that you've already established.
Yeah, it's a feeling I have felt very rarely in a single. Mostly happy to just survive. But yes, it really does make a big difference, and you can see that she feels like she's got a little gusto. She just popped up her rating a little bit in order to finish like the champion that she is.
So while we've got first place in view, she's coming through by the beach. Let's give her a big cheer for your state champion in the girls lightweight single. Second place looks like it's going to be locked up by Rocks, and then just behind it, it's going to be the Battle of the Hillsborough. Now over there in lane 2, it looks like the Hillsborough A entry versus the B entry are trying to figure out who is who in the boathouse, who's going to have the most speed and the bragging rights that gets to bring home the hardware.
Well, they've both acquainted themselves very, very nicely in this lightweight race.
And Joe, it looks like the Hillsborough entry over on lane 2 looks like she's the one who may have taken the lead back for the bronze medal position.
It definitely does look that way. She's really using her legs very, very effectively, and a very strong core, which allows her to transmit that power generated by her legs all the way down to her feet and out to the oars.
What a great sprint by the athlete from Hillsborough over there. The Hillsborough athlete A, after trailing for most of the race, put on a huge last 500, and she will take home the bronze medal just ahead of her teammate, followed by Miami and then Plant High. So congratulations to Palm River for the state championship in the girls lightweight single. We're moving over to the boys event. We will be contesting the boys lightweight single petite final. We've got Vero Beat